Hey guys, I know I haven't made a video for this channel in forever, but I am back now with a book review, and this is the book that I'm reviewing today. It's Divergent by Veronica Roth, and this is part of a trilogy. I think it's a trilogy. Anyway, the second book is on its way. I think it comes out in May. I'm not sure though. Huge disclaimer, I haven't read The Hunger Games, so yeah, I don't know what that is about. Well, I've seen the trailer for like the movie, but I don't know anything beyond that. But people say this book is kind of similar to the Hunger Games, like the plot and things like that. I don't know, but maybe if you like the Hunger Games, you will like this book. Anyway, ooh, I almost got it in my eye. This book is placed in a futuristic, dystopian, kind of brainwashed society. And yeah, well, the book actually only says it's a dystopian society, but I added the brainwash part. Yeah, anyway, so our society, the world as we know it, has ended, and the people that live now in this earth, like the society is divided into 5 different factions, and each faction represents the reason, well, not the reason actually. Each faction represents the opposite of the reason they think the world ended. For example, there's the abnegation faction, which are the selfless. So I do have my notes here just because I don't know the name of the factions off the top of my head. The selfless. So they think the world ended, not the world, our society ended because of people being selfish. So they are in this faction that's called abnegation because they are selfless, and so on. So there's that faction, there's the dauntless, which are the brave, candor, which are the honest, erudite, who are the intelligent, and amenity, who are the peaceful. So, basically, these people you are born in a faction, and when you turn 16, you get to choose if you want to stay in your faction or if you want to change to another one. Thing is, if you decide to go to a different faction, you can go back to your former faction. Okay, so before this big day, like event, where everyone chooses their new faction, or if they want to stay in their old one, the day before, I think it is, you have to go through a test to see which faction you belong to. But then you get to choose, like no matter which the result is, you get to choose the faction you are going to. Thing is, the girl, the main character of the book, whose name is Beatrice or Tris, her result is that she is divergent, hence the name of the book. Apparently, being divergent, it's really dangerous, and no one really explains to her why. They just tell her to not tell anyone she is divergent, because it could get her like in trouble. So she finally chooses this faction, the faction that she wants to go to, and they have to go through a initiation period, basically, where they have to do new tests and tasks and things like that, just to see if they really belong in that faction and if they can stay there. If they don't, they became like homeless, basically. They have no faction and they have to live in the street because you can't go back to your own faction. And so no one wants that. That's like the worst thing that can happen to you, be factionless, I guess. So yeah, I forgot to mention that if you choose to go to a different faction, you basically don't get to see your family ever again. I mean, you do, there's this day like for visits and stuff, but that's it. You don't see them like anywhere else. So It's kind of a tough decision because you have to choose between your family or your feelings, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so while the book is basically her whole initiation in this new faction, and there's something really that really caught my eye, was that they get to this place where there's this kind of wall, or yeah, I guess it is a wall, and it has a door that's supposed to be there to protect them, right? But the thing is that this girl, Beatrice, spots that the lock of the door is actually not in the inside, but on the outside. So, and it's something that she doesn't understand. She's like, why would the lock be on the outside? But that's it, like she doesn't think about it anymore, and they don't talk about it anymore in the book. I'm hoping that in the second book they go deeper into this, because I think it means basically that the wall is not protecting them, it's basically keeping them inside, and we don't know what's on the outside. So I think this would be really interesting. But yeah, that's basically why I say it's a brainwashed society, because no one knows what's on the outside and they basically don't care. And pretty much at the, I don't know, more than halfway in the book, people realize that she is Divergent finally, and they try to kill her, and it's all very dramatic. So yeah, because basically being Divergent means that you see the good things in every faction and you see the bad things of your own faction, which is, I guess, what they don't want. They want to keep controlling people, like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's so I think this is going to be a really good trilogy. I'm really excited to see what's outside of the wall, and just to see what happens, because I'm not going to let you guys know what happens in the end, but a lot of things happened. Basically, by the end of the book, nothing is the way it is at the beginning of the book. So it has changed, like everything has changed, and it is just like a revolution or something like that, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I recommend it to each and every single one of you if you like this kind of dystopian futuristic society stories. Yeah, I read it super quickly, and yeah, that's basically it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!